So I'm delighted to be joined by Steinar Hoen. Thank you very much for spending some time with us. Just before we begin, many people will know who you are, but do you mind just giving us a little background as regards to your experience in the sport?
Yes, I am a former high jumper, European champion 1994, and still a Norwegian record holder with a jump of 236, which I did in 1997. So, and then I had a few years outside of sport, worked in investment banking before I took over the Bislett Games Meeting Director role from 2010.
Specifically the Bislett Meeting Games, if you just talk about the history of that event, because it's something that we all looked forward to, and it's a great tradition. Obviously last night we were at the Strawberry Party, there's the Dream Mile. It's a very historic event which all the athletes love to be part of.
Yes, and I'm proud to be part of it and try to do my best to keep the tradition going. This is the 49th time of the Bislett Games, so next year will be our 50th anniversary, and I'm quite proud to say that we are still standing strong, and maybe stronger than ever. We have had our main sponsor ExxonMobil with us for 27 years, today being the 28th year, and that shows that we must do something correct.
Definitely.
Consistency, history has always been part of the Bislett Games, but also we are trying to change to meet the 21st century's demands. We have changed a lot the last 3-4 years. Now it's a week of athletics. It's things for youth, things for family. We have a charity event together with the Red Cross yesterday. That was Carl Lewis were the ambassador, and we have so far during the last 3 years then collected $350,000 to buy malaria tents. We have a 10,000 meter on Saturday and a Children's Day on Sunday, so it's become a week of athletics. We call it the Bislett Week.
Right.
And also in a hospitality sense, we have now become a big event organizer in the Oslo city. So many companies, they have their summer party, they take out clients, and more than 3,500 people will, in the hours leading up to the meet, be in different places around town, having dinners, barbecues, etc., staged by us. So it's starting to be a very big event with many things happening outside just the athletes running around the track.
Definitely, but I think also one thing we notice is the excitement and how much the local community gets behind it. You really do enjoy your athletics over here in Oslo.
Yeah, and there's a lot of traditions, and the Bislett Stadium is kind of an institution. It's like a cultural institution, and of course that helps a lot. But it's some years are easier than others. Of course, this year having the World Cup football start tomorrow has meant that we have to fight for our space in the media. We succeeded again, but it's been difficult. Some years we get everything free. Everything that are written the last 3, 4, 5 days before is about us.
Yeah.
So we need to be aware that things are changing, and we're trying to do our best all the time to keep up. And the whole media spectrum has changed a lot the last 2-3 years. Social media taking over a lot, and printed newspapers are selling less and less, and internet is taking over. And so we're using a lot of focus on trying to stay on top, because one thing is to get there, but I hope also that after our 50th anniversary we can have another 50 years of this tradition, and it's only up to us.
Certainly. Last thing then, if we look ahead to later on this evening, as you've talked about, the 49th edition of the Bislett Games, many battles and many great things to look forward to, but do you want to just talk us through some of the things that you think are going to be very key and good to watch this evening?
Of course, we have many Norwegians that I'm personally very interested to see, and we have the reigning European champion Henrik Ingebrigtsen competing in the mile. It's the first time ever we have a Norwegian that can, place top 3 maybe in the mile, and hopefully will break a new Norwegian record. I'm very interested to see if Galen Rupp can break the American record in the 5,000 and win the 5,000. It's very interesting to see Renaud Lavillenie in the pole vault. He broke Sergei Butko's unbelievable record, 6:15, with his jump of 6:16 during February. Unfortunately, that was during the Sochi Olympic Games, Winter Olympic Games, so the Norwegians, they were not following pole vault, they were following the Winter Olympics, but now they know he's here, and we had to do some education about that. And as a former high jumper, I also look forward to the women's high jump. It's a very strong field with the Olympic champion Anna Chicherova in shape, and also Blanka Vlasic coming back We also have a Norwegian girl in the high jump that got the silver medal in European Championships in Helsinki 2012. So it has everything we need with a local hero and very many good girls. So
and you brought the weather as well.
Yeah, the weather is looking good, and you said we all know that Usain Bolt is not coming to Oslo this year. That means he's not coming anywhere else either. He's just not starting his season until later. But that opens up the 100 meters, and the 100 meters is now very interesting. Also set with Norwegian eyes, because we have Jesuma Saidi Endure that ran the other day in 9.95. The win was a little bit more than legal, but still he shows that he's in the shape of his lifetime, and it might be the only chance ever, I think, a Norwegian can win the 100-meter men at Bislett Games in a Diamond League event. Sure. So it's going to be tight. It's going to be between him and Jimmy Wicko from France, I think.
Okay. It's going to be a really exciting evening. It's a pleasure to talk to you, and thanks so much for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.